Hey, Brian. Good evening. Hope you are well, kind sir. Let's see what I can do here to get everything up and working. And there we go, right there. Just waiting for TikTok. Brian, you're number one. Katie, number two. And let's see. We got 1 and 2 here. We're looking for 3. Come on, 3. Give me 3. T-Bones, you're number 3 tonight. Appreciate you being here, old fella. Yes, sir. Trying to get TikTok up and running. That seems to be real slow tonight, but a lot of things are just not as they should be, at least not for technology that they claim that we have. But in any event, yeah, that's cool. And let's see what I can do with them now. All right, let's see what we can do here. Are they doing anything? Maybe they're doing something. We'll just have to wait and see here in just a minute. Maybe they'll drop right in. When are you going out of town? I'm headed out of town, T-Bones, on Monday. Yep, on Monday. So Monday we'll take off, and I'll head back home the following Monday. Probably be home on Tuesday, ready to stream our first evening stream back, which will begin at 9 p.m. That will be the new hour. That will be the new hour. And let's see what I can do here. I got to refresh everything, you know. It's kind of weird the way they set this up, but nonetheless, it is what it is. That's all I can tell you. It is what it is. And sometimes it goes quite smoothly. It's click, 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 and it's done. Other times, not so much. Not so much. And so there, we're up. So yeah, leaving on Monday. Gonna head down the road. Hopefully I don't hit no badger going on down the road. I mean, it could happen, don't you know? But I hope it doesn't. I'm gonna try hard to avoid hitting any badgers. That's what I'm gonna do. Wits End Barbecue over there on TikTok. Good evening. And David. Good evening. Yeah, well, the D4VID or D4V1D with a question mark. Well, I mean, are you questioning yourself? I'm secretly Brownie is over there as well. So yeah, it should be a fun time going down there. I haven't been down to Fort Myers Beach now in probably 5 or 6 years. It was pre-COVID that we were last down to Fort Myers Beach. Let's see. Crazy Ray is over there. I'm secretly Brownie, yeah. And don't forget Brian Kevin Barnett. Yeah, we got Brian Kevin Barnett over there. Let's see what I've got here. And I hope you can all hear me. We're right here. We're out in the Heartlands this evening. And this is not a favorite camp out here in the Heartlands, but it's not so bad. I mean, it could be worse. That is for sure. Appreciate all the love over that way on Tiki Talkie. And I'm going to plug in, even though one says that I need power to the computer and all, and the other one says I don't. So we won't take any chances. We'll just do it. Now, that's all I can tell you. We'll just do it. And let's see what else we've got. Oh, yeah. And now we've even got YouTube up and going. As though Katie doesn't have enough to do. Well, you know, hey, what can I say? I don't know what we're going to do tonight. We're just kicking here. I didn't have anything really planned. And if I did, there wouldn't be enough people there to make it happen anyway, because not enough people sign up for a lot of these events that we have. And let's see. Jacob F89 is over there. And it looks like Saints. Yeah, Saints is over there. Mr. Ryan Vance. Oh, look, there's Katie McKean. Katie McKean 55. She showed up. She finally showed up over there. Well, ain't that something? Hey, Katie. Just teasing, Katie. Mosen T. Hello, over there on YouTube. Mosen T. Alpha Wolf is here. Good evening, Alpha Wolf. I hope all is well out in Colorado. And yeah, cool. And I got to tell you, the number of actors are actually beginning to sign up for the Tombstone Redemption 2 that will be held out in Tombstone, Arizona in late October, early November. I don't know whether that's something that you plan on going to, Alpha. I understand that it's about twice as far for you to drive down to Tombstone than it was for you to drive over to South Dakota. Yeah, it's going to be twice as far. I think it's about 800 miles for you, but it's 1,800 miles for me. But yeah, Lisa's going to come with me this year. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, and I don't see any problem with the creek. I just don't. So I think it's just going to be all up to whether that switch gets flipped or not. You know how that goes. I mean, nobody ever knows. But what can I tell you? All right, let's see. You're David joined from. Your follower David. David, howdy, David. Appreciate you stopping in. Mir is over there as well, and Mawson T. or Mosin T. I would say it's Mawson, MOSSIN_T. Cool. And for all of you, good evening. Good evening to you all. Well, let's see. I might just well start off with something rather than nothing. And but before we start off with something, I just want to let you know, I'm from South Carolina, Clarendon County, middle of the state. Happens to be right here at Pocatello Swamp. And Pocatello Swamp is 728,000 acres of swamp. And this is where the infamous Francis Marion, a.k.a. the Swamp Fox, was able to defend be part of the Revolutionary War and defend the United States against the British. The British obviously were trying to get him many, many times. They chased him into the swamps, but they were too scared to go in there because of all of the gators that are in there. And when they see those gators, they said, "We're out of here! We're out of here!" And they never did catch him. He spent a lot of years letting them chase him around. So that's pretty cool. All right, so what I'm going to do here to get started is I'm going to take and by the way, what do you think about this month's benefits? Talk about a surprise, I guess. Everything is double up, except call to arms, of course. But I got a hunch that we're going to see call to arms for sure next month. That's what I would say. But can you imagine double up on everything and free travel? And free travel? Now, I'm mainly disappointed from last month because I never got one single extra bar of gold. They said we were going to get double gold on every daily challenge that we did. I never got one. If any of you did, please let me know. Not that I'm going to do anything about it, but I'd just like to know if somebody got it, because I surely didn't, and neither did Lays. So let's see let's see. Archie Thorpe, $453. I'll be right back, Archie. I just want to see if you've been outbid. It doesn't look like it. So, Archie, it looks like you and I are going to do some business tonight.
Attention. The time has come, yes?
The time has come, yes.
And these buyers
No Rizzy Chris is here. Good evening, No Rizzy Chris.
Yes? I have done my part. Now you must do yours.
I'm going to do my part. I'm going to make sure it gets delivered. Don't you know?
Something that will bring them crawling back for more. And now,
yeah, by all means, any viewers, go ahead and share the live. Share the live with your friends. I mean, that's the way that we're going to get known and increase our viewership. I mean, that's the way to do it. So please share the live if you like. I'm all for it, don't you know? All right, let's get going. We got to go to the homestead tonight, you know. And I'll tell you what, the homestead is a far piece away. And a lot of times I have to fight off some bad guys over that way. Yeah, some highwaymen. And they're robbers. That's what they are. They're robbers. They try to ambush you. Take your goods.
I wouldn't mind traveling.
Now this little controller that I've got here, that I've been using there, all of a sudden I started getting some stick drift, and then all of a sudden I have the camera take off for the skies. You see me just now try to flip it back where it belonged, and I need to be careful of that. I think I'm going to bring out the Elite controller once again. And I, recently tried replacing my headset with the Turtle Beach 600 headset. Didn't like it at all because every time that it got turned on to be used, it went to full volume. It went to full volume. I'm certainly not going to mess with that crap. Constantly having to adjust everything every time I put it on. So I ditched it. I'm taking that back. Like I say, nothing is as it should be. All these promises, and yet the technology is less than what is advocated. I'd rather be on the ranch out there with Alpha Wolf. That way we can just get right back to basics, don't you? You want a steak for the night? You go out and you cut it off the side of a beef out that way. Yeah, something that's been hanging in the shed or smoke room or something like that. And you can see we got a couple of guys coming up on us now. I'll just wind up stopping this thing because it's too dangerous to be riding it right here. All right, come on, there you go. Oh, you got through. Oh, one of those little fellas. Get one of those little fellas that's hard to hit. Maybe him too, I guess. Oh, dang it. Yeah, we survived it. That's all I can tell you. Now let's see if we can survive it the rest of the way in. And let's head right on up over the hill. We still got 3 or 4 guys behind me, but I think I can outrun them to the top of the hill. They're going to disappear here in just a moment. In fact, they look like they're pulling back a little bit. They don't want to be wasted with in-game despawning. That's what they don't want. All right, up over the hill, into the yellow zone. Good evening, ECU Al. Good evening to you. And yeah, let's get this taken care of for just a second. You see how that camera started to take off for parts unknown? I'm going to just check with my detector here, see if there's anything over here at this lean-to, this little shed. Not actually a lean-to, I guess it's a shed. All right, let's see if we can hit the fast travel camp and get on out of here. Moonshine Shack. Yeah, there was another $400 and some odd added to the coffers. The bank is beginning to bulge at the seams over there at Rhodes. And ECU Al. Yeehaw! Oh, Maggie. Maggie, what's the matter? Are you in lockup syndrome? I hope not. Yeehaw, Buckshot. There she is. All right. Well, but she hasn't said anything to me. Yeah, she's kind of in a trance.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you, Maggie. And Marcel, you here?
Excellent.
All right.
Allons-y.
Let's get to work on another batch. Maybe we can do something with this other batch. And let's see what we've got available to us. Let's go. Oh, there's Appleberry. There's Berry Cobbler. That's about it. It looks like Berry Cobbler is going to be the flavor for the evening. That's what it is. Care Bear. Well, Care Bear. Care Bear, it's been a minute. It has. Where the hell you been? Been out there running around in the woods? Out there running around in the woods. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can get on back to camp. And travel on back to camp. Boom, just like that.
Welcome back.
And you see that really weird movement that the camera makes? I don't like it when stuff like that happens. I mean, this is a relatively new controller. I mean, very much so. Well, let's see what I've got here. Well, let's see. Buckshot. Well, laser kiss. Sure, right there. Right there, Buckshot. Well, I mean, I'll get up high so that I can get it out further, and that way it'll land. It might land with a thud, but she'll be aware it's there. That's for sure. She'll be aware it's there. A little bit of water here. Nothing wrong with that. Clean the stink off. Yeah, we've been doing well, thank you, Care Bear. Lisa's been doing really well. I'm still amazed. I am so thankful. I'm telling you, she's been fighting this issue for years. And finally, thoughts on Hulk Hogan. I always liked Hulk Hogan. Why, what's going on now with Hulk Hogan? I know he and his wife split, and there's a little bit of animosity between the two of them, I do believe. But I don't know anything beyond that regarding Hulk Hogan. But I always thought he was a pretty good guy, a pretty good wrestler, even though we all know what wrestling is. It's fake, folks. It's fake, fake, fake. Having said that it's fake, they go through some serious training and some serious, play fighting, play acting. It's just amazing what they can do, because they truly are physically fit. They truly are. R.J. McReady, good evening. Yeah, I mean, it's all choreographed, as you know, and it's great choreographed, there's no doubt. And occasionally somebody really does get hurt. Yeah, she's doing great, Care Bear. In fact, I was telling everybody just last week, it's the first time in a good number of years. This is the first time in 10 years that she's been able to drive. Yeah, she's so clear-headed now, and she's so, see that damn camera take off on me? She's so clear-headed now, and she's with it. She's with it. It gets tired easily, but, I mean, we all do. We all do. I mean, well, all of us that are considered elderly, elderly. But there you have it. She's doing well. Thank you, Al. All right, now listen. I don't know that I've got much of anything to do here. I do have one last thing for the upper 7, and the upper 7 will complete me. That one last thing. Got the lower 9 done today. Got that done with Lace. She's sitting on 6 of the 7 items for the upper 7. She couldn't possibly finish it because it's the one where you have to find Capitelli, and I'll go over there and see if that will happen. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I am so happy as well. I mean, it's like, woo, man, this is freaking awesome. This is freaking awesome. So, yeah, I mean, all of her medications have, pretty much gone down the roadside that she was on. In fact, I think that, that was the problem, is too much intermixing with medications, along with an allergy to imaging dye. That imaging dye was really a mess. That was a real mess. Let's see, who else we have? Okay, that's cool. Zach, 8247. Zach, hope you're well, my friend. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on over. I need to feed my horse. And guess what, folks? I feel so happy that I'm going to take and go ahead and give my horse some yellow cake. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him some yellow cake. And then I'm going to head on over and I'm going to, check out old Smoking Joe over that way. Wait a minute. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. I want to head over to Smoking Joe and see if I can do a blood money mission. Maybe pick up some Capitali, something like that. And if I could pick up 3 Capitali, well, then I could have the upper 7 complete. But if I don't, I don't. That's just the way it goes. But I'm doing well as far as my goal. PXCKZ. I'm going to assume that says PAX. APAX. As an LD, if you could give any advice to a 35-year-old that's struggling extremely bad with depression and no family. Oh, man, I'm telling you, sir, voice of fission. Depression and no family. Well, it's probably the no family that's causing the depression. What could I say is you've got a family right here at Red Dead, at Cowboy Strong. You got a family here, my friend. I can promise you that. And all you've got to do is show up. We'll give you a few giggles and a few laughs, which will go a long, long way towards any kind of issues that you're having. And then what I would probably say is make sure you eat well and make sure you sleep well and get out there as much as you can. Get out and get some sunshine, that type of thing. And anything else, I'll be happy to talk with you one-on-one. One-on-one. All right, Joe, what you got for me? Blood money mission right here.
All right.
All right. Dirty money, dirty deeds. The Jeb Phelps contract. Let's see.
Blackmailer and a liar.
I like the
he
dockside
is.
contract.
Your
That's
new
pretty nice.
master.
But that's a tough row to hoe. A voice of fission. That is a very, very tough row. I've had some. Let me just launch this mission. I've had some issues over the years, but I mean, really, they're just minor, everyday things compared to what I see most people go through. Mine lasts for a few hours or or maybe the day because I'm probably really more pissed off than anything.
Well, he sent the wrong
not so
man
much the
on this
depression,
job.
but more pissed off
Burning
than
a boat
anything.
in the harbor.
So,
they're waiting
Pat,
for him.
yeehaw!
Gonna turn the screws on him till it all just trickles
But
out.
seriously, a voice of depression.
You go running back to his
I
master.
think that you ought to spend a little time with
Place
us.
is probably
And I
thick
think
with
that
your
you ought
damn
to
Captain
probably
Daly,
join
too.
our Discord
So run
and
on.
talk with some people over there on, or in the Discord. Make some friends with them because let me tell you something. And I'll tell you this right from the heart, okay? There are such great people that we have in this community. I can't even begin to tell you. I can't even begin to tell you. You wouldn't believe it if I did tell you. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that you would have to experience. But I promise you that they are there, and they are there for you. They're there to help you. And it's amazing how close you could get to people that you've never met. You've never met in real life. Now, there has been a lot of people that I have met in real life that are part of our community, and they're great people. They're great people. And I can only believe that the others that are out there as well, those that I haven't met, are awesome people as well. And that's because, we're gamers. We don't have that griefing attitude within us, which is really kind of a negative in my estimation. But I would try that for a while. For sure I would. And I'll tell you another thing that you got to do as well. And let me get on over here. Another thing that you've got to do, let's see, I've already got my bow kills. So what am I going to do? Let's see if I've still got some. I got a couple. of those. I'll burn some people over here because that's what I'm working on right now. It's kills with fire. And I don't care if I have to shoot the rest of them. Now I'm trying to think of what it was that I was going to mention to you as well. Oh, the thing that I was going to mention to you as well is that you too don't be listening to the news. You know, the news is disgusting. It really is. You talk about depression. Anybody that listens to the news and believes much of anything that they say is going to be depressed no matter what. No matter what. So stay the hell away from those things like that you can't control and you can't do anything about it. Not as an individual, not even as a small group of people. You can't do much in that respect. So don't deal with it. And then between the outright lies and then the half-truths that are out there, what's the point of listening to it? I mean, it's not going to put a smile on your face. That's for damn sure. So yeah. Whoa, hey buddy. Hey buddy. Don't you call me that, don't you know?
Cause trouble on my riverboat.
Now, what are you talking about? Yeah, take that. What I doing? I knock him right off? There he is right there. Yeah, let me get you. Yeah, I'm taking you down. I'm gonna end you. I'm not gonna mess with you at all. Is there anybody else up this way? So those would be, that's where I would start. Those are the areas that I would start with. And beyond that, if you want, just go ahead and message me, and I'll give you my phone number. And if anytime you need to talk, I'm here for you, buddy. All right, what have I got to do? Search the ship. All right. Yeah, that'll shut him up for sure. All right, I got to go up on the ship and find something, I guess.
Holy hell! Take him down!
You ain't taking me down. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna happen.
Better start praying.
All right, buddy, you asked for it.
We
Yeah.
gotta go.
All right, let's get up. All right, I can help you. I can help you. All right, let's go, buddy. And that's really all that I have for you at this point. I mean, that's where it has to start. That's the beginning. I gotta take this fella to the safe house. Wait a minute. If I take him to this...
Look, I ain't want a part of this.
This ain't gonna give... Come on, get on, buddy! We got a train coming, don't you know? Get on! Let's get out of here! Oh, no, not the cops! Ooh, we gotta ride! Alright, I guess we gotta get away from them before we can get any direction.
It's all over. This ain't happening.
Oh, no, it isn't.
No, please don't.
Get out of here.
The hell?
What the hell is that? It's a trolley, I guess. Looks like an awful modern trolley. Alright, let's get out of the zone here.
Tell you the truth,
No, I'm actually
I'm
playing on an
surprised Martelli
Xbox,
sent you.
Zach. Xbox X
he
is
ain't
what I'm
normally
playing
one
on.
to save his own. Oh, I feel woozy.
All right, let's. We need to get rid of this this wanted poster. So I think we're out of the way. I'm going to run over here and just kind of get out of its way and see if I can get back. There we go. There we go. It's gone, and now I've got a destination for me. Ah, you are more than welcome, my friend. Absolutely more than welcome, voice. It's what you call paying it forward, don't you know? I should just... Look, I got plenty of time. I'm going to blast that guy right there. I could use the bacon, don't you know? My bacon supply is a little low. Is there another one over there? Yeah. I think I got two sides. Oh, wait, that's some more bacon right there. I'm shooting in the dark now. I still hear him squealing down that way. All right, let's get this skin on the back of this horse. It'll make for a better ride for this guy that I'm helping out. It'll be a little softer ride. But before we do that, I want to get this other hog all taken care of. All right, little hog. A couple of cubes of fat, but mainly the bacon, don't you know? Pork chops and ham. You know, a cowboy breakfast, ham and beans. Whew. Yeah, thank you, Zach. All right, let's see if we can get him turned in. Now, remember that on Monday, Lace and I are going to head to Florida. And we're going to be down there for... Oh, I don't know, probably a week. We'll head back the following Monday and probably get back on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be back on the air in the evening. But instead of starting at 8 o'clock, we're going to start at 9 o'clock. That way it is more conducive for our West Coast friends to be able to join without having to really rush a lot. Yee-haw, Care Bear. She knows. Yeah, she knows. And it makes it a little more comfortable. Then what we're going to do is that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where we typically will take and start streaming at 8, we're going to change that until 9. And that way, people don't have to get up quite so early. And also, it is more conducive to bringing people in from the West Coast so that they're not stumbling around in an absolute total stupor, bumping into walls and tripping and falling down. People like No Rizzy Chris or Scarlet B, you know, people like that. Yeah, we don't want that to happen to them. So we're going to be starting our stream at 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, the difference is instead of 8 to 11, we'll push it from 9 to noon. That's what we'll do. Your birthday is May 11th. Well, guess what, Brian Smart Nick? You know, Mr. Smarty Pants, Mr. Smarty Pants Brian Smartnick. We're not even into May yet. I'm still in April. So let me at least get the damn calendar put away and the May one started, don't you know? Just kidding, Brian. I'll take care of it. Yes, sir. I will. Ah, goodness. I know I lost my hat someplace along the way. I'll have to get my hat on. And I got to tell you, you know, quite frankly, Smarty Pants. Yeah, Smarty Pants Brian. Yeah, Smarty Pants Brian. Look, he's always raring to go. He's always one of the very first one, you know, to just step up and say, let's do it. Yep. Competition, Brian Smotnick. Something else, Brian Smotnick. Something else, Brian Smotnick. He's always there. So. Oh, but listen, Lace is the 14th as well. Yeah, Lace is the 14th. Yep, Lace will be, well, we won't say. We're not supposed to say, a woman's birthday. So for the last, well, come May 14th, for the last 77 years, I haven't said a thing about it. No, I haven't. I don't tell anybody. I haven't for 77 years. Look at all of these gators I'm just putting down. That's. I agree with you, Al. It is. I'm just putting them all down because I could use the big game. Yep. It is an excellent birthday. Then my brother's is on the 17th. I have an older brother that's he's going to be what will he be? He'll be 78 on the 17th. Oh, we got some other ones here. Hey, don't you be looking at me as though I'm your dinner. No. There, take that right in the eyeball. Take that right in the eyeball. Look at me like that. And my granddaughter, as most of you know, the issue there, hers would have been, or still is, as far as I'm concerned, on May 2nd. So May is a birthday month for a lot of people. But you know what? We have 3 people that have a birthday this month that we're going to be drawing. And I'll tell you what, when I get back to camp, we'll do that drawing. We'll do that drawing early on. Because today, after all, is the last streaming day of the month. So we'll get that taken care of, and we'll get a subscription drawing taken care of as well. We'll do that drawing. Jay Shredder's here, all the way from Minnesota. Yes, sir. I don't need to go anywhere to do this. I'll just do it right now. What about this guy right here? What the heck did you do? You come out of the water? You nosy or something? Checking out to see what happened to all of his relatives there. And I just shut him down. Well, this is certainly going to give me plenty of big game. That'll cover me for a while. KB Pelican, been a minute, sir. Hope all is well with you, KB. Let's see, I thought I had something else out here. I thought I had one more out here. Someplace. Maybe it despawned. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. Honk, honk, honk. Oh, there's a couple of more right there. I'm going to terminate their existence. Yep, their existence has been terminated. But for the good, for Cowboy Strong's good. That's what I'd say. What? How'd that happen? Oh, that's a poor one. I don't really need a poor one back and forth. That's a poor one. I don't need that one either. Check this one out. We'll do this one as well. I see a blueberry over there. Keep an eye on him. I hear some more piggies, some more hoggies. I'll take one. Oh, the fella's got a camp right here, I guess. Seems like it anyway. There's a camp right there. There's a blue dot over that way, so I can only believe that it's his. And Morgie's here, all the way from Revere, Massachusetts. Yee-haw, Morgie! Pleased that you're here this evening, kind sir. Well, I want to put that out. Oh, I want to take that back. Come on, put it on the back of the horse. Let's go. Feel something. Looks like it's a herb. Oh, we're gonna take that, that's for sure. I like herbs. Well, I think that's probably about it. Oh. What have I got here? I got something going. Well, maybe it's not under here, maybe it's inside. Let's see what's going on inside. Yeah, there's another card. That's cool, I'll take it. And what I like very much is the fact that there's going to be some moonshine over here as well. I'll take that as well. That's $2.50, don't you know? Yeah! There's another bigger tube. Come back here, you damn pigs! Well, let's go back and get this one. Looks like I got about 4 of them down. I can use the fat, don't you know? Use the bacon. The Dork Light. The Dork Light is over there. And let's see. County is over there. Howdy. They're all over on Tiki Talk. Oh, look at that. I guess I shot him right in the water. It's a wonder a gator hasn't come along, scoffed it up, hauled it away, tucked it in its underground storage area, underwater, underground, that type of thing. They have a little catch area that they store a lot of their food in if they kill something and they're not real hungry. Oh, can I get this? The question is going to be, no, I can't seem to get on it to give me a prompt to skin it. I don't see it, nope. Alright, I'm not going to stay in the water, otherwise I will be the food for the gator. And I'm sure a lot of them are pretty ticked off because I just wiped out a whole bunch of them. They could be related, don't you know? That's right, could be. Yee-haw, KB! Yes, sir! Let's see if I can catch a wilderness king right here. Yeah, I can. So I'll take this right on back. I'll take it right on back to camp.
Ah, you're back.
I'm back. Yes. Maybe you could use some of this stuff, Crips.
Guess
Yeah, look,
beggars
there's
can't
5
be choosers.
skins that you can work. Let's see, I can give you, well, some boar tusks. Maybe you could do some scrimshaw work on it or something. Same thing with this alligator tooth. With all of them. That'd give them a little something extra to play with. Yeah, well, I tried. I tried, Jessica. I definitely tried. Let's see. I want to look back here for one thing. Oh yeah, May 11th and then May 7th for Brian Smodnick. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, Voice of Zion. That's what it was. Voice of Zion. Sorry I got that wrong. Wish I got. Now you see how that that camera just went down? It goes down, it goes up. I'm gonna have to change this out, I guess. See what happens with it. Go from there, I guess. See if I can make it happen. All right. Yeah. Crazy Bozzy's here. Yeah. Obviously, that's cool. I like that. I like it when people come and visit. Yeah. But, you know, it's like they say, if I had known you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. But I didn't know you were coming. All right. We're going to put, there are 3 people in the birthday drawing for the month. Okay? 3 people. Jay Shredder on the 16th and Jay Shredder on the 27th. Now, I'm sure some of the new people are going to say, well, what do you mean the 16th and the 27th? Well, this is the way it works. You can take and submit your birthday, if you have a birthday for the month, your spouse, your son, or your daughter. Well, as it turned out, obviously, Jay's no spring chicken. No, he ain't no spring chicken. And he has a couple of daughters that have a birthday this month, so that's where that come from. And then also Johnny West. Johnny West has a birthday on the 22nd. The 22nd. So it's going to be between the 3 of you. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the random number generator. And I am going to put in here the parameters. You can see it right there, 1 through 3. 1 through 3. Let's see what it is. Boom. Number 2. Number 2 is Jay Shredder, and that's the birthday of the 27th. So there you have it, Jay. Whichever child it was that had the birthday of the 27th, winner, chicken dinner. That's what it is. I'm writing it down right now because I want to get all of this stuff taken care of and all in the mail before Lisa and I head to Florida, and that way we can go with comfort, knowing full well that we don't have anything that is weighing on us, so to speak, in different errands or chores that we had to do, or responsibilities of one sort or another. All right, now we're looking for the drawing for the subscription of the month. And I need to go back and see right here real quick if there is a subscription. Yeah, Zach, right? I'm going to have to slide this screen over here a little bit so I can see better what's going on. And let's see. All right, so there's Phoenix. So we need to add to this for this month. Zach gave out a community sub. Hey, congratulations to whoever got that, and thank you, Zach. All right, so that's a one-time. And then let's see, further up. There's a 1 month, 1 tier sub, 1 month sub, right there. So got you covered on that one too. That was Crazy Bosley. Yeah, that was Crazy Bosley. Crazy Bosley. You know, he's not crazy. No, he's not crazy. At least last I heard he wasn't anyway. All right, so now with all of these that have been turned in, any other subs, even if it's purchased in 10 minutes from now, that will go on next month's list. Next month's list is what it will go on. But so right now I'm going to just pull up my drop down here. I got that covered. All right, I'm going to put in the parameters of that, and then let's see who it is. All right, come on. Random number generator. There we go. 45. All right, there it is right there. Boom. And let's see what we've got here. All right, here we go. Boom. Number 23. Number 23 is being held by not Danes. Not Danes. Notdanez. Not Danes. So that is a new individual. And I'm writing that down right now. So I can get that all taken care of. And then I'll write down the birthday here as well. That way I can put this calendar away and start the new one. And that way I can get Brian Smotnick on it. Okay, Jay Shredder. And that was the 27th. The birthday of the 27th was the winner on that, Jay, in case you wanted to know. Maybe the girls will fight over it. I don't know. I mean, it could happen, right? All right, so there. That's taken care of. That business is set and done. Laney's birthday is today. Says Lakin. Well, why didn't you, Lakin? You didn't have it down here. You didn't have it down here. What's your problem, woman? What's your problem? Are you so busy that you couldn't have done exactly what you just did? Exactly what you just did. Now, see, I've already done that because when I looked at the screen, there was nothing there. And then, no, you have to come along, Lakin, and, pull that. Yeah, now Laney's birthday is today, but I didn't see it, so I couldn't enter it. So, Laney's out. Sorry to say.
A lot of stock here. And I've seen
I'm sorry to say that, Laney. Now, I'll tell you what though, if she comes on over here, close to the screen, I'll be happy to give her a happy birthday and a yeehaw. You know what I'm saying? I have tons of kids. Well, there is a simple solution to that, Lakin. Nical. Whatever you want to be called, posse member, gang member, friend of Scarlett, friend of Jay, friend of Cowboy Strong, whatever you want to be called. There's a simple solution. However, your husband might not go along with it. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Your husband might not go along with it. Yee-haw! I say that all the time, Zach. I do. All right. Well, anyway. What do you... Oh, goodness. I'll tell you what. Well, I'll tell you what. That becomes mighty expensive. That becomes mighty expensive. And here's the thing. I think you've got one that's a teenager, as I recall. I think you've got a teenage son, as I recall. Tell me if that's right. I think you've got a teenage son. Am I catching that right? Oh, goodness. All right. Well, okay. So here's the deal. All right. The kids are now 16, 11, 7, and 4. My goodness, Lakin. I got to tell you. Now, look. When you had the 16-year-old, you knew that you were responsible up until, at the very minimum, 18 years old, okay? That would only be 2 more years of responsibility. But no. Then you went and you had an 11-year-old. Okay? And now what you've done is you've added 7 years to that. Okay? So then that wasn't good enough. Well, let's see. The 16, 2 years, 11 would be, 7 years. And now the 7-year-old. Okay? Now you've got the 7-year-old. So that's what? That's 11 years, okay, that you've pushed it out there, okay? And now you've got the 4-year-old. Now, God bless each and every one of them. That's all I can tell you. God bless each and every one of them. But now what you've got is you've got 14 years. 14 years of responsibility. And let's see. You could send...
Neither Pete nor Phil was really cut out for running, though. They got picked up and get in town.
All right, well...
Which seemed harsh to me.
You're going to have to explain that one for me, Jay Shredder. All right. In place of thereof. In place thereof, Jay. Well, listen. Maybe... All right, so wait a minute now. Now, wait a minute now. I'd like to know... Which one was it, Lakin, that has the birthday? Is it the 16-year-old, the 11-year-old, the 7-year-old, or the 4-year-old? Or is it the new one that you're not even quite aware of yet? I mean, it could happen. Yeah, I mean, it could happen. I was 13 when I had the 16-year-old. Now, listen, there's a play on numbers. There's a play on numbers. I was 13 when I had the 16-year-old. Wait a minute. How does anybody give birth to a 16-year-old? Gee, I'm just playing with the numbers on that one there, Lincoln. Yes, I was. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe Laney just turned 11. I'm Spain now. No, wait a minute. No offense, Lincoln. Okay? But wait a minute. I thought they only spayed bitches. Female dogs. No disrespect. No disrespect. Now, you know that. You know how that happened, don't you? Well, I guess we all know how that happened. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, goodness, Lincoln. You make me chuckle. You make me chuckle. But a fond chuckle, I gotta tell you. Play the game. I've been playing the game all damn day with Lace. Why do I need to play it now? I'm just around for the conversation, don't you know? Yeah. All right, well, let's see. What time have we got here? Well, I suppose I could go over to Joe and see what else I can come up with. I don't know why I can never find any Capitelli. I have problems with Capitelli. Lumpy Booger just got charges pressed against him. Did you see that pop up on the screen? Lumpy Booger. Yuck. Oh. Well, no, listen. I didn't call you that. I didn't call you that at all. Now, see, you misinterpreted what I said. What I said was, I said I thought only bitches got spayed, meaning the female dog. So that's not calling you that. Well, anyway. All right, we got a camp up here. We got a camp. Look out, buddy. You stay on one side, I'll stay on the other side. I'm just riding by, friend. That's what I'm doing. I'm just riding by. Now, you know what? I haven't been to horse racing, evening hour horse racing, in a long, long time. So maybe that'll be something to do. I would like to have a circle of wagons or something like that to take care of here, that I could work towards that belt buckle. Oh, do I hear some? Oh, I do. I do hear something. Yeah. Look damn one of them these days. I'm telling you, they have. I think that they've changed this up a little bit. You know, I used to be able to damn near bring the whole damn flock down. Now I'm lucky if I can hit anything. Yeah, but hey, listen, as they say, one is better than none. Yeah, so I'm going to take that little bit of fat and I'm going to tuck it right on away. And I'm going to take those feathers and tuck them away as well. And I'm going to make sure that Crips gets those feathers. 5 XP per. That's what it is. Let's ride up here, see if there's any geese on the flat here. That would be right here. We're nearly on it now. Come on. Any geese here on the flat? I think this is where they nest. They get tired of flying and they just say, hey, look, this is a good place to land. All right, we got a posse leader and some of his friends out that way. So I'm just going to pull away a little bit. See if we can come up with a duck or two down here. Not looking so well. Nothing there either. So I'll just move on over to the grassy knoll. See if there's a couple of geese over this way. Any geese? Hey, goose! No, ain't nothing here. Golly gee whiz. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a moment. Oh, I didn't want to get back on the horse. No, I'm just making sure that I still know my way back on and off the horse. And I'll catch some of this wild mint that's right here, and some of this milkweed. I don't need the milkweed, I guess. Do I need any wild mint? Yes, I do. Player bounty. All right, well, let's see if we can take that. Now I see a couple of people back yonder. And now all the ducks just come out. Oh, all right, let's see what we got to deal with. Well, we've got... Oh, somebody kill him? We can do. Well, I put him down. Now let's see if I can get him picked up. Oh, you son of a bitch. That is what pisses me off to no mother effing end, is when you have something like that happen when it's never supposed to happen. And them sons of bitches. You know, they're dead. How can they do that? How is that possible? I can't even see him on the map, on the damn thing here. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. You little bastard. Where's that other son of a bitch? Take that, you little bastard. Where else are you? Pop up again. Do it again. Come on. You want to play no good? I'll play no good with you. Where are you, no good? Alright, looks like we got 2 of them coming now. What else? What else you got? Alright, let's get on over here. Let's see if we can sucker him in over here. Come on! Move up this way a little bit. Gotta get a better shot on them than that. Anything else you want? Let's pull them out further. Get away from that other guy. More, you say? How about you? How about you? Oh, can't get away from those guys. Can't make it up that high. So let's tuck in here. Let's go finish that sucker off. Okay. We got him finished off. He finished himself off, I guess. Got one above us, one below us. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, Lumpy, you've been dumped again. Alright, let's get out of here. Played with the children long enough. And let's see if I can pull this off. And there we go. Yeah, come on back. Come on in. Anybody want to come in? We'll go run them down. We'll go run them down. I got no problem with doing that. All right, the guy sent me a message. Somebody sent me a message, a different guy, saying, why are we fighting? And I should just take and send him back a message saying, all you got to do is walk away. Yeah, come on in now. We'll run him down. We'll run him down even more. All right, now I'll show you what I do and how I keep track of this for those of you that haven't seen. I don't know. Let's see. What I will do is I always write down my deaths, my kills, my loots, that type of thing. And so when I go in to see a player here, for example, I can go into my deaths and 12, 4, 13. All right, so in his case, I had, it looked like 2 deaths. I can't think of 2. I thought it was only 1, but 12 kills between the bunch of them. So let's say it was 2. I don't care whether it was him or somebody else or whatever. There's Al. Good evening. All right, let me see what I can do here. Wave to Al. And here comes, this might be them coming, not sure. Odd telling, not knowing, as they say. Be ready, Al. Be careful. And what I'm going to do is, I think my posse's open, Al, but let me just double check. And let's see if I've even got it up. I don't, so I'm going to start it right now. We'll reform it. And it should be ready to go. Al just come in. Let's make sure that we've got some communications. Invite to the party. Okay. All right. Howdy, Al. Howdy, Al.
Good evening.
Good evening. All right, I want to see who that was. See, this all started out with somebody that I was taken in for a bounty, and they were able to spawn right back on me. It all started from taking in a bounty. They were able to spawn right back on me before I could even get the guy loaded up. And it created a problem. And they didn't show up on the mini-map, so I couldn't see where the shots were coming from. By the time that I was able to see it the next time, he was on me, I was able to turn and kill him, and then they started chasing me. So, in essence, I died twice as a result of, not knowing where the guy was, but he died, or they died, whoever, whether it's he or they, don't matter, they died 12 times. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the player list over here, and this lumpy guy, Lumpy Booger, is the guy that is the problem. Let me see who the other guy was that messaged me. That was Des Dab. Des Dab, right there. All right, so
What did he
there's
say in the message?
two of them. He said, why are we fighting? Let's see. Yeah, that's what he says. Why are we fighting? All right, so I say I'm going to go back and look for him, Al.
Your Huckleberry.
That lumpy little dub. I mean, that just jerks my ripcord so bad. I can't even begin to tell you. Now, and it's all because, I mean, he was head clean. I took him down clean. He didn't do anything. He comes back on me as though he's alive. Well, he isn't. He's dead. If you're dead, you can't come back on the person that killed you. So, and the point is that Rockstar is supposed to have them transported to the other side of the map to keep that from happening. To keep that exactly from happening. But no, they got that all screwed up. They can't do anything right, so that becomes a problem. All right, so in any event, that's what it is. Now I am going to change my cards because I was playing around with Paint It Black, and I was having a bit of an issue with it. I'll go back into my Slippery Bastard mode. I like that better. I like it in particularly for defense. All right, now I'm going to go looking for that little dub. I'm going to see if he shows up here. Al, let me look. Lumpy. Let me see where Lumpy is. Let's see. Moseying in the Heartlands. So I got to tell you, Al, if I see a blueberry out here, I'm killing him. I'm not even going to look to see what the name is. I'm just killing him. And speaking of killing somebody, was that him right there?
Nope, that was somebody else.
That wasn't him.
Nope.
Okay. That looked like Love something.
Yeah.
All right, let's get over here so that if they come back on us, we've got a little bit of protection. And it looks like they're coming back now. Famed Taco. I don't know who Famed Taco is.
Somebody in front of us, too.
I'm going to kick him.
Oh, he jumped into posse.
Yeah, he did. All right, let me see who that love person was. There's Lumpy. Looks like they left. Looks like Lumpy did too. But that's okay. We're going to let Lumpy get settled. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to skin up these geese. You want to? You want some fat off of these too, Al?
I think I'm full. Let me check.
Okay.
Shot a bunch of pigs earlier.
And then what we'll do is, if it's possible, I'll jump right to him. Kill him again. How's your fat supply?
I could use a couple, actually.
All right, come on over. We'll just work off on this one. Pull it up. You know how to do this, yes?
Yeah, as soon as you drop it, I pick it up.
Yep. Now, just as I am dropping it, press and hold the Y button. So that, like I say, you can tell that that really bothers me big time when people are able to do that. And it's just not right. No wonder it's taken me so damn long to get to where I'm at with player bounties. Let me see. Let me go back and see who these people are. Okay, that other guy is still here. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to my mortar and pestle, flick it on over, rifle. Okay. Now I got those taken care of. Now I'm going to just see if he is on my list here. Recent players. Yeah, there he is right there. Let's see if we can join the session. All right, here we go, Al. I ain't done with him. Kentucky Dad is with us. Good evening, Kentucky Dad. Long time processing. Unable to join. Okay, so Al, he either quit out or he did something like that. I'm gonna just take another look.
There's a player bounty just popped.
Just took it. Yep. Let's see what happens with this one. See if some, crazy thing happens with this one. All right, we are right here in the heartland, so he's going to be around. Oh, there he goes right there. All right, and let's see who he is.
Deer Hunter
He's a level
24-6 something.
It looks like he just died somehow. Strange things going on.
Somebody else must have got him.
Well, it would say that he was gotten. All right, you
Blueberry up there.
cover that guy. I don't know who that guy is, but
He's standing.
can you tell who he is?
Don't recognize the name. It is Ron Soul something.
Okay, we're headed back.
He's not doing anything. So.
Prison wagon is where he needs to go.
That's weird. It's like that guy shot him and then he was just standing.
He might not even have the capability of
Still
turning him in as a player bounty.
That's worth
It could have been
something to you.
just somebody that he was fighting with.
Done deal. This is yours.
So let's see if we
This
got
is you.
credit for it.
I'll be on my way. Honest day's work.
He was delivered alive? Sure enough, looked to me like he was dead. All right, let me see if we got credit for that, Al. Yeah, we got credit for it. Cool. All right, maybe this is going to be our thing tonight, Al, is player bounties. All right, well, there's a few geese down. We'll take those as well. Go ahead, Al. I'll work off on you if you like. Keeping an eye on the mini-map the whole time, of course. All right, I did get that one. Drop that one. Another one right there. Go ahead, I'll work off on you on it. Got it? Okay, there's one right. Yep, right there. All right. I missed that one. Not a problem. Skin this one. Did you get it okay? Good. Here we go. We'll skin this one up.
Yeah, I missed.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, we got two more over here that I got. And I think this is our last one. Thank you, Jenny Thompson. Yeah, I'll be happy to do that. And right there. That's it right there, Jenny. Thank you. All right. So we'll check this grassy knoll, Al, see if there's any.
Here's one more.
Oh, you got one. Let her rip. Nope. I was headed towards your horse.
Threw it the wrong way.
Never.
That's all.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if there's some geese on this. Yeah, there is. I think we got them all. All, what, 4 of them, I guess. I'm going to move my horse right out of the way. Okay. And that's always nice when you can catch them at night on this grassy knoll.
Did you get that one?
There's one right over here. Right now, one shot, we're just getting some fat. Some fat for our E-rounds. Uh-oh. Did I start this too soon?
Oh, I don't know. I accidentally picked one up somehow.
Yeah. Okay, there's another one back here. So that's what we're working on one shot. We're getting some fat for E-rounds. And I'm going to convert that immediately into rounds that I can use by using my mortar and pestle right off the back of my horse. In case another player bounty pops up. Alright, Al, I'm going to check, there's 2 places we can check, right here, ducks there, and then there's this little body of water up this way. They've been returning to this particular body of water lately, although I don't see anything there now. Then, what we can do is we can check over the hill. There's an area over here where there are geese a lot of the time. Down there, I don't see any. And then there's one other place up beyond the actual Heartlands station up here, the Emerald Station. A lot of times they'll nest up there in the grass. This is always good for at least a half a dozen geese when they're here. And it would be right down. Get out of there, deer. This is where they'd be, is right here on this flat. Doesn't appear to be any, so we're without. Okay.
Looking for rabbits when you rabbit hunt.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yep, that's right. They're never where you expect them to be, that's for sure. Alright, what time do we have? We have in-game time of 12:07. I can take you to an area over here, and we can just ride over here for something to do, just in case we can stimulate another player bounty or two for the evening. And right up on that hill that you see off in the distance there are a lot of flyover up that way. And they can be both ducks and geese. And that will occur during daylight hours, in particularly in the morning. Now, we're probably going to get there before morning is upon us, but nonetheless, this is where I would want to be. And who knows, we're close enough so to Valentine, well, we may have something pop up in Valentine. Al, is there anything that you need to do on your dailies that you want to do?
No, I'm all set. I just thought I'd offer to come in and help when you were getting harassed by those idiots.
Yeah.
I'm all good. I'm gonna have to hop off in a few minutes and get the dog out. But
Okay.
it was nice to
Appreciate you
ride
being
for
here.
a few minutes.
What's the best way to make money? You know, that's the question. The best way to make money is to look at the benefits page and chase down anything that's paying 2 times the cash, 2 times the XP, 2 times the gold. That's a given. That's an absolute given. You should be doing that every single day, along with your dailies. The dailies pays great for XP and gold. The XP is going to rank you up. The gold is going to, obviously give you your gold that you're looking for.
Pretty good benefits this month with everything doubled.
Oh, everything is doubled. The only thing that isn't doubled, Al, is Caldwell
I know,
House.
I saw that.
Dang it. All right, there's a collectible over there. So, collectibles, they're paying double on collectibles. They're paying double on moonshine. They're paying double on trader wagons. They're paying double on bounties. They're paying double on naturals. So you've got all kinds of ways of making money this month. And I've never seen this before. This is the first time that this has happened since the game has come into conception. Just never happened where they've all been covered. So that's what I would suggest. And then the other thing that I would suggest is make sure that you chase down your treasure maps. Every 5 XP after level 10, you'll get 1 treasure map. Chase them down. There's good cash in it. There's good gold in it. And that's a given as well. So that's what I would do, One Shot. Yeah, the online for me is the only way to go. I love the online as well. And now what you've got is you've come into a great stream whereby, this is a great community, I'm telling you. And you want to stick with us for a while and make sure that it works for you. And I'm sure it will, because it's just a bunch of great people in here. And we'll help you out along the way, delivering wagons, delivering moonshine. And by the way, if you've got time, Al, I think I do have a moonshine to deliver.
I never turn one down.
Never turn one down, says he. All right, let's see if we can find a wilderness camping. Get on out of here. And how about the fact that it's free travel for the month? I mean, how can you beat that? You make double cash, you make double XP, you have no charge for traveling. Gotta love it. All right, we're going to have just enough time, Al, to be able to get this delivery in and done. Pac-Man! I'm doing well, thank you. Hope you are as well. Jenna. Howdy, Jenna. Alyssa.
Anything else you need? You know where to find
No, nothing I need there. What I need to do is just get this wagon delivered. Maggie, that's what I need to do.
Dispatch is parfait. We can ship it whenever you like.
Level 2, Al.
I was
That's,
wondering when you were going
453
to
bucks.
get here. This is a good batch, of course. They are all good batches, but this one is superior, eh? I have found a buyer who will appreciate it. And most important, they will pay for it too. Now,
Well,
all
that's
you
a
have
good
to
thing,
do
because
is
if they
to be
didn't pay for it,
attentive,
I'm sure that they would be lid in the air.
Seigneur, ayez pitié.
I think I'm right outside your.
Yeah, okay, Al. Not a problem.
Oh, there. I'm a coming.
And I do play on Xbox, for whoever that was asking me. Over on TikTok. I play on Xbox. We're headed down the trail, the dusty trail. And we got a blueberry in the camp there, but as long as he stays in the camp, we have no problem whatsoever. And I've got my pal Al with me tonight. ECU Al from North Carolina. He's riding shotgun right there on that wagon. And we're headed to McFarland's Ranch to turn in a moonshine delivery. About $453. They're yours as you will, Al. I'll do the driving, Al will do the shooting.
We'll get the rest if they come after us.
They're scat, Al. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Imagine the muscles in those legs of Al's to be able to stand up on this here wagon and be able to balance himself while he's standing up. That's pretty good. Retro Reed, good evening. Hey, glad you did make it here. Appreciate you coming. Yeah, one and done, Al. That's what it's all about. One and done. Shoot him right in the face. Oh, well, I didn't see you over on YouTube, but yeah, I get that. I see Mosin T. Mawson T. Was that you, by chance? Retro Reed? Mawson T? Alright, I don't see anything here, Al, and I'll just check to see if there's anything out here at the tree. Here at the tree. So, get back to the Moonshine Shack and get Marcel's going once again.
I'm gonna hop off, Warren. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for being here.
See you later in the week, I'm sure.
I hope so. Stay well, stay
All right.
safe, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Adios, amigo. Edwin Mays, okay. Well, thank you, Edwin Mays, for coming on over. Appreciate it. If you want to watch any old videos, if you would, do it on the YouTube, and that way I can build up my hours watched, so I can become monetized quickly.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
We did a good deal on that batch, no?
Yeah, we did. We did, Marcel. We did a good deal on that batch, yes, sir. For the month of May, it is double cash and double XP. Pretty much everything. I mean, look at right here, Berry Cobbler Moonshine, a level 2, $453.75. You know, less the money that it's going to cost you for mash, $50. So you've got a $403 profit. I'll take it all day long. All right. Yep, I'll take it all day long. And you take a wagon, a full wagon for somebody that's got the large wagon these days. Instead of the $625, I think it was, it's going to be $1,250. I mean, that's good money. And just being a guard on the wagon is going to pay you what a full wagon normally would give you under normal circumstances. All right, I'll just ride down here a little bit. Ride down the trail just a little bit. See what's happening down here. Fella off there to the right. Let's see what I did here. Head on out if I can. Back out to the overflow. We'll hit Emerald Station. And that will be so that I can look and see if there's any more ducks right there. Do you ever get the 5 pigs at Flat Neck? Sure I do. Sure. When I need to. I find that I personally I think that Flat Neck Station is a little bit out of the way for my circle of travel. So I'm usually chasing ducks or geese. I will chase hogs, obviously, and the pigs down in the desert, that type of thing. Oh look, there's some ducks right there. Alright, well, there's 4 of them right there. That's 4 more added to what I presently have. But yes, I go to Flat Neck Station. If I'm in the area and I know that I need some, then obviously I'm going to take those 5 right on out of the pen, and they're going to become part of my satchel. And look at those geese going by. I can't get this one skun up enough to be able to get a bead on any of those. Maybe I can take and run them down. If they don't get too far ahead of you, sometimes you can run them down. I don't think that's going to be the case here today. Yeah, I'm not even going to try. But sometimes you can run them down. Yeah, there's nothing that's off limits to me here, Retro Reed. Nothing. And there are pigs elsewhere as well. Alright, looks like there's some geese right here on the hill. Looks like 9 of them. So this will go a long way for recovery. Melissa, good evening. All right, there's one. Yep, let's get back on this. Yeah, the most I've ever got out of coming over to the hill here is 14. I was able to extend it to 14. That's extremely rare. An average for me coming to the hill here is about 9. And obviously there's sometimes I get a lot less. Depends on, sometimes there can be very few geese here on the hill, but most of the time there's a real fair number here on the hill. And I'll take them where I can get them. Yeah, let's get this one here. There's 2 others, I think. 2 or 3 others, I think. Pick up some raspberries while I'm right here. Need that for moonshine, don't you know? Yes, sir. And obviously the wild mint for making minty big game. Looks like I don't need any milkweed. I'll head on over here and grab a little bit more of this minty big game. This is all over the place out this way. The wild mint for minty big game. And what I'll do is I'll head back to camp. Make sure everything is as it should be in camp. And there is camp right there. Look, we've got some deer. whip a shot off that way to that one. Put that one out of his misery. Run this thing on into Crips. And even though it's going to be a 1-star, it's going to be worth something, of course. Always try to return with something for Crips to do.
Supplies are good.
He's
I'm a
hungry.
happy man. Yeah, anything's better than nothing.
And look at this, 30 feathers, 150 XP. So there's 335 XP just on those feathers that I've just turned in. And that is decent. Now, if I take a look here, what I could do is we'll make this the last thing that we do tonight, is I'll actually start a resupply mission rather than take and buy
Robbing
a
criminals isn't
supply
a crime.
of goods
It
to
just
come in
makes
and,
no
and give to
sense.
Crips.
So there's a gang or some such.
So
on the move
what you're
with
going to
some
get out of it
supplies
is you're going
with
to
me,
get
and I thought you'd be
you're
the
going to get
perfect
500
person to go
XP.
give them a taste
You're
of
going to
their
get
own
another
medicine.
1 count towards your belt
Just
buckle.
be careful.
And you're going to get some material value given to Crips. So we're going to go to the wagon. Let's go to the wagon, don't you know? Oh, speaking of the wagon, take it. Well, don't you think that was about as easy as it gets for a wagon? Alright, which is the wagon? This is the wagon that we want. I'm not even going to bother to loot because I've looted a lot today. And I just want to get this wagon turned back in as quickly as possible. And it's going to save you 20 bucks as well.
Well done.
Yes, it was, I thought myself. Edward Mays. Yeah, get the 5 pig. Yeah, I could. Oh, look, we got some deer there as well. Pop them in the head. Going down quickly. And those 2 are going down quite quickly. Turn them right into Crips. Make sure this table is as full as possible with materials.
We're well stocked for the time being. I suppose this will do.
And we'll pick up this deer as well. Both of them, even though this was a headshot to this deer, it was still only a 1 star.
Well, you've certainly held up your side of the bargain with the supplies.
All right, there it is. It's been turned in. Usually before I leave for the evening, because I always take and make sure that I've got everything as up to date as I possibly can in the way of chores around the camp and making up different meats and E-rounds, tonics, things of that nature. So that when I come in the morning, I don't have to worry too much about it. I know that I've got a reasonable supply so that I can at least start the game off and start it off in good shape. Then from there, I'll just take and I'll write out my worksheet for the day. And then I'll work off the worksheet all day long. oregano big game. Only need 2 of those. And there's some special health cure. Now, that movement around the campfire, that's not me. That's whatever's going on with this game. So I know that I've got some problems here with this particular controller, or it could be just a game glitch of some sort. So I think what I'll do is before I go to bed, or maybe I'll do it first thing in the morning, is I'll recalibrate, make sure that this controller is up to date. Yeah, see that camera movement, that's not me. That's a wandering controller. There goes a bunch of ducks or geese overhead now. I'll even do my split points while I'm right here. Fire bottles. I'm working on fire bottles. I am almost at my last reset. I've got about 120 to go, and I'll have my medallion for enemies killed with a fire bottle. And that won't take long. I'll have that, I might have it, let's see. I'm hoping to have it before I go to Florida. Georgie Demon. I play on Xbox, Georgie. Alright, now let's see. Do I need any guns cleaned? Not so much, really. I can deal with them just a little bit more than what they are. And let's see, let's get on over to that lockbox. Alright, we got a few things taken care of there. I don't know why I bothered to take that. Just the way it goes. Sometimes you hit the wrong buttons, don't you know? Alright, I even taken write down my finishing numbers so that I can calculate how much money I made today. Looks like about $3,200 just as a quick guess. Let's see, 233, 8345. 0.93. The gold I don't keep track of any longer because I've reached my goal, GOAL, of gold, GOLD, of 10,000. And at the present time, I'm sitting on 10,021.86. And I'll be spending that off. I'll be constantly spending down to just over 10,000 until I've got the entire catalog bought out. Between gold and cash, I've always said to myself, I won't let my cash go below 2 million. I'm presently at $2,338,345.93. So I've got plenty there. I'm just looking for sales. That's what I want to do. I want sales so that I can get the best deal possible, and I'm not wasting money. That's for sure. I'll pick up just a couple of Courant while I'm right here. going to just add a couple of things to the satchel for tomorrow. Parasol mushroom right here. The chances of me being back in this location for my camp, pretty slim really. I'll probably have a different location completely. So while I'm right here, I refer to this area right here as the Field of Dreams. And I refer to it as the Field of Dreams because there is just so much that you can pick up this way in the way of herbs. There's everything under the sun up this way. And so that being the case is I go around and I collect as much as I can while I can so that I have little to look for the next day. I've got plenty to get me through on different tonics or different meats that I need to cook up and prepare. Now, I'll tell you, Georgie, if you were to join our Discord, there will be other people over on our Discord that play on PS5. And we're color-coded. Our Discord is color-coded. So that there are a certain color is for PS, a certain color is for a PC, and a certain color is for Xbox. And you'll know immediately who's over that way that has the same platform that you do so that you can make arrangements to who knows, maybe do a wagon delivery, maybe protect a wagon and take a share, that type of thing. And would love to have you. Plus, you get all the information that's over there. Good stuff over that way. And I want to pick these raspberries. I use a lot of raspberries in the moonshine. So anytime I can, I pick those raspberries, but I forgot to pick up this squirrel that was over here. Now this is, I blast them with my repeater. It doesn't matter to me because I only use them for a count. And when I say use them for a count, I'm talking about whenever you need to have 10 smalls donated or whenever you need 20 carcasses in 10 minutes, that type of thing. And as you can see, looks like I'm picking a lot of different things. Not a lot of any one thing, but a lot of different things. And it looks like that's probably going to wrap it up right there. Yeah, I don't know whether Katie is still on. Maybe Katie can pop that that Discord link back up. But if you look back on the chat, I don't think it's too awfully far back on the chat. There is a link. Let's see. Yep, it's right back up there. Yeah, she's got a link. It's just above you, just a little bit. Come on over, take a look. Because look, the fact of the matter is that if you don't like it, you can always leave. You know what I mean? It's like I tell people, if you don't like what we're doing, change the channel. You know what I'm saying? Change the channel. Find something that you do like. Find something that makes you happy. That's all I can tell you. All right, so that does it for the evening. Everybody over on YouTube, thank you for being here. TikTokers, thank you so much for being here. C, sorry you got in here so late. We're just getting ready to leave. I'll be back on again Friday morning at 8 a.m. and we'll be running it from 8 to 11 a.m. and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week. And thank you so much, Katie, for all that you do. Katie's on TikTok, she's on Twitch, she's on YouTube, she's in the Discord. She's kind of like my right-hand man, only she's a right-hand woman, that type of thing. And all of the Twitchers, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you Friday morning. I hope you all stay well, stay safe. Adios, amigos.